What's up, everybody? It's your boy The Legend, showing you some footage that was sent over from our friends at Universal Studios Hollywood, showing off the new Wizarding World of Harry Potter out on the West Coast. Starting things off on our tour is the Hogwarts Express, a life-size replica of the magical train in the Harry Potter books. And this is going to be right as you enter the land on the right-hand side. Also out in front will be a guy dressed up as a conductor at most times of the day, and you can take pictures with him. A really, really great photo opportunity here. Not the ride like we have in Orlando, but still the neat photo op indeed. Entering Hogsmeade Village here, you can see the snow-capped buildings with all the various shops and areas. Of course, this is press video, so there's nobody in there, unlike when it's currently open, and there'll be a lot of people in there checking out all the awesomeness that is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now in Hogsmeade, the first stop they're showing you here is the Owlry, home to this awesome clock that when it goes off, that little guy comes up, and a very, very antique and magical looking clock here on the inside. You can see just how it works, sort of, and it's really cool. Also, this area is just kind of a place to sit and relax. The first store on the tour is Honeydukes, which is of course the main candy store from the movies and the books, and you can buy all sorts of wacky and wild treats here. My favorite part they're showing off right here is this cabinet showing off the bakery kind of treats, the no-melt ice cream, the cauldron cakes, and that kind of thing. Of course, I think hardcore Harry Potter fans, their favorite part is where you can buy your Bernie Bott's every flavored beans, and they really come in just about every flavor. I think there's some like booger or vomit, and some really, really wacky ones in there. Nearby is Zonko's Joke Shop, where you can pick up your pig meat puffs, among other things. Moving on to the Owl's Post, which is a store where you can buy all sorts of owl merchandise. Also, this is where you can buy a postcard and actually have it stamped and sent with the Hogsmeade Village stamp of approval on it, as you see here, which is really cool. Great way to send something to a fellow Harry Potter fan. Nearby is the store with the home to the Monster Book, an actual moving prop from the films, as well as this is the store where you can pick up all of your house gear. If you want to show off your Slytherin side, or if you're a proud Gryffindor, or Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff, this is where you can go to buy all those things. Also, in the Magical Village, you have an interactive wand experience, where if you pay for the extra money to get an interactive wand instead of a regular wand, stand on the special spots on the map, you can do all sorts of really cool stuff. And I love this thing. Check that out. The tea that spins and pours itself. Very, very, very cool. This is an activity that's very popular with children, but you do see adults playing as well, because some of the interactive features are really, really neat, and some are just very, very pretty. Some are subtle, some are more in your face. Of course, it wouldn't be the Wizarding World of Harry Potter without butterbeer. Who doesn't love butterbeer? Frozen, hot, cold, anyway, that amazing foam on top. Of course, you could buy a souvenir mug if you like, and butterbeer is amazing. It's a must-do thing when you go to the Wizarding World. Of course, they sell it outside on the cart. They also sell it inside in the Three Broomsticks restaurant, and probably some other places as well. Moving on to Ollivanders, one of the most magical places in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Of course, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Now, this is a show-type experience where you're in a small room without 20 other guests, and you get to see one special guest. They get their wand chosen for them, because of course the wand chooses the wizard. Also, I recommend going multiple times, as that'll give you a better chance to be the one that gets chosen. Also, a lot of times the effects do change. Now, the highlight of the Wizarding World is, of course, Hogwarts Castle, the majestic, gigantic-looking castle. Really, kind of one of the new icons of this Universal Studios Hollywood Park. Sits on the edge of Hogsmeade Village, and just looks absolutely wonderful. This is something you get that great reveal as you come out of the village, and it's really spectacular. Of course, home to the big Forbidden Journey ride, but we'll get to that in just a moment or two. As you can see, the rock work and the detail on the castle is stunning. Obviously going to be a highly photographed area, much like it is here in Orlando, now that it's built out in Hollywood. Also, it looks they don't really show it on the video, but looks amazing at night. Now, across from the entry to the castle is the forecourt stage, which is home to two smaller stage shows. The Triwizard Spirit Rally, which is home to the Beauxbaton Girls and the guys from the Drumstring Academy, sort of doing their thing, whether it's be dancing with staffs or ribbons, and some martial arts techniques, based around Book 4, I believe, is the one that one's from. Also, they're home to the Frog Choir, another small show where it's exactly what you think it is. It's a choir of singing frogs, and people helping them. The smaller of the two rides here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is the Flight of the Hippogriff. This ride is a typical Vekoma family roller coaster. Nothing too special, but it is put in a scenic location. This actually gives you the best view of the Hogwarts castle is when you're on this ride. And also you'll get some cool stuff, like you get to fly past a hippogriff, and you get a really, really great view of Hagrid's hut from the movies and the books. So it's really cool looking there. Of course, once you go inside the castle, that's where the big e-ticket ride is, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, home to arguably one of the best queues in all of the world of theme parks, featuring all these great scenes from the movies and offices and museum technology and animatronics and talking portraits. It's really, really a spectacular queue. So you'll enjoy that as you're waiting in your lengthy line. The ride itself, amazing as well, using some of the best technology I've ever seen on any of rides. And out in Hollywood, it's in 3D. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter out on the West Coast at Universal Studios Hollywood. And that'll do it for this video.